Hello everyone, welcome back to Prey with the Greyfellow. Still here in the Neuromod division, right after we took care of Doll. He's still in there getting checked out by our chief physician, as it were. Pretty sly of Dr. Igwe. But that's good, because after he gets checked out, he'll be able to fly... Okay. He'll be able to fly everyone off of Talos 1 and more or less save them. Hopefully, maybe. I mean, Transstar seems... Things are still here. Transstar seems pretty shitty, so we'll see. Right. Now we've got a lot of stuff to do today. Like, get away from this bastard. You want to see a cool trick? Well, damn it. They actually said that that thing would get the nightmare off our back, and I am wondering why it didn't work right there. Let's try this again. Need to come in here anyway. Alright, there we go. So I guess it only works if the nightmare mission is actively on you. That is, it has to see you and the timer has to count down. And, that seems really, really, really tedious. But hey, if it gets them away faster, that's fine by me. So we're back here in the trauma center because I discovered something.
Hello, are you here for an appointment?
Shut up. I discovered something really cool. If we go here to inventory, go to audio logs, and we scroll down to Morgan's breakdown. We can listen to it now since we have the decryption key.
Alex! Damn it. Hold on. I'm encrypting the rest of this. Okay, Dr. Cole already wiped the recording of Morgan's breakdown off his computer. The last copy is hidden in his office. I'm not going back. You'll have to get it yourself. A-C-B-A-C. Good luck.
A C B A C. Ta-da!
Hello, nice to see you. Nice to see you.
You seem frustrated.
I have months that are just gone. I've been listening to the logs, reading the research, playing catch-up.
Do you know how many times we've had this conversation? This is the 5th time.
Does it always go the same way?
Not always.
What does that mean?
What do you think it means?
Well, I think it means you should be concerned as my counselor.
You left yourself a message. Would you like to listen to it?
No.
I think it would help.
I said no. That's not me.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. I just know.
You agreed to this. This was all your idea. Yours and Alex's.
I didn't agree to any of this, all right? That Morgan is not me. I would never... Do you know what's going on in psychotronics? Do you?
If I did, I couldn't say. You know that.
What do you know about the Typhon?
We shouldn't talk about them, not without your brother present.
Them. You do know, you snake. How can you sit there?
Morgan, take a deep breath. Here.
I don't want a pill. I want this station shut down. I want Earth.
Morgan.
I said no!
Okay. I'm going to call Alex.
God, I hate that. It really bothers me. Well, what do you think it means? I don't know. That's why I'm paying you $70 an hour to help me figure it out. It's like typical therapists. What do you think of it? Oh, gosh, I don't know. That's happened to me a couple times. I just hate it when people do that, especially people that you're seeking help from. But anyway, that recording was pretty interesting because it further cements that Morgan is going through how should we call this? An identity crisis. Basically, he doesn't. Thank you. He doesn't remember any of this, and so he's kind of waking up to a shocked reality. Like we saw in Michaela's recording, or the recording of her father, that they're literally using volunteers for life subject tests. And that's kind of messed up. And naturally, you'd think that somebody would be shocked or perhaps repulsed by that, but early iterations of Morgan appear not to be.
Please contact a qualified engineer.
But in that recording, he appeared to be pretty troubled by it. It's strange. It's almost like getting his memories wiped is giving his brain room to grow a conscience. Maybe he always had one and it just never came out. Who knows?
Scanning target error. Insufficient Typhon material found.
Remember, yeah, there is an etheric phantom down here. We're in life support because I just want to check something out, and it's a nice little segue into the guts, which is where I want to head to next. There's a few things I forgot to get that I'd just like to show off. I mean, we're pretty far into the game, and there's really nothing left that I need to get. But for the sake of showing it, I just want y'all to see, because it's some pretty useful information if you're struggling like game. Bitch.
System alert. Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
As you can see, there are a couple corpses here. One of them in a security uniform. And there's our old friend Kevin Haig right here. Along with the rest of Sarah.
We can start taking back the station.
Along with the rest of Elazar's crew. What's up?
Commander Dogg's little trick didn't work. He's gonna regret that. So this is how TranStar handles its employees? We'll see about that. They will not defeat us. I will keep fighting until my last breath.
Okay. You don't have anything to say either. Well, that's a shame. Nobody wants to talk to me after I save their lives. Anyway, they do end up down here, and I just think it's a nice little piece of continuity. After all, they are waiting for Dahl, or they're waiting down here, but eventually Dahl and Igwe will call them up to the shuttle bay. To the cargo bay.
Operator deployment resuming.
Nice. So we're here in the cargo bay, mostly because we're going into the guts from here. And we're going to activate this panel first. Cargo transfer doors malfunction. Reactivation required. Why don't we take care of that?
Microgravity detected.
So hitting that button will trigger a timed quest. come up here, go through the hatch up into this shaft. And this will take us directly up to the guts from the cargo bay. You don't really have to hurry, you have more than enough time to do this, but this is the fastest way.
Microgravity detected.
Still got this gate over here. I honestly have no idea how to get it open. Locked, locked. Thinking maybe there's like a button I can hit with my bolt caster. Nah, not really important. If you know how to open it up, just leave it in the comments. We want to encourage open sourcing all of our knowledge. Because sharing is caring. It also makes the world a lot better place. So be generous if you can. And this time you'll just have to activate the guts processing. Yeah, we've got here about 1 minute and 30 seconds. Mission accomplished. We just opened the cargo bay doors. There's an engineering operator dispenser right there if you really want it. If you really want it. Yeah. And we're out of space again. Oh my god, we still have a... I wonder how long I've been carrying this around. Probably a long time. Bet I forgot about it being in there every time I opened up my inventory or when I'm doing editing. Alright, we'll get something else. Give that a break for now. And I'm really out of stuff. Good thing I've got lots of food after that. Hacking turtle just beat my ass. Oh god. There's really not a story reason to come in here or anything like that. It's just a nice little space, catch some supplies. Which, again, if you're hurting for some supplies late game, this is an okay place to come. Let's try this again. There. Thank you. We'll get rid of this. Don't need that pistol anyway. Nice little haul there. Alright. So that's the cargo bay right there. And that is a technopath over there. Now this thing right here, this storage container, should have a level 4 lock on it, if I'm not mistaken. Given my previous luck, this may take a while. Oh, please let this work. Nailed it. Praise RN Jesus. And this thing is full of a lot of really good materials. In fact, I bet I could chuck this over here and get rid of all these cystoids at once. Yup. still there. Yeah, look, I think there was another box in here. Yep. Just take this. There we go. Get that away from fuel storage, because fuel storage is where we're heading to next.
Normal gravity detected.
Fuel storage is one of those little side areas that you will never ever have a need to come through here. You'll never have a mission or anything like that. But it is nice to check out. Give me that. Yeah. There's a thermal phantom right below us. So I'm gonna come over here, turn around, and we're just gonna chuck that at him. Now, well, that did light all that on fire. That's wonderful. There are a ton of mimics in here. Like that guy. And this guy. And that guy. But that should be all the mimics. Whatever. Now before you turn that power on right there, come over here and fix this. Because it still hurts late game. I mean, I haven't invested in any particular resistances because I don't really need to. I mean, I think I'm sitting on like neuromods. Yeah, I'm sitting on 19 of these. I could easily get some. It's just not worth it. She has a key card for this. Don't worry, there aren't any mimics in here. There's a lot of stuff that can blow up. Over here we have some more supplies, more explodey stuff. That's where we came in over the catwalk. And a fabricator. There is nothing I need from the fabricator right now, so I won't be messing with it. It just tells you how to get the security card from this former lady right here. Man, that is a mess. But we'll head up here and we'll check this out right here. And this will give us an update to a side quest for looking into a treasure map. This is a shuttle bay if you want to go back in there. I really don't want to. So we're just going to head back out into the guts. And we're going to take the long way into the Arboretum. Because the Arboretum's where we're headed to next. It's really not that far if you just go full tilt. And I probably won't bother editing it out. Oh no! Come here, bastard. Nice. I can't help myself. I am a loot whore. Even if I don't need it, I'm gonna pick it up. It's a problem. So as you can see right here, we're about 300 meters away, about a football field. And we're just gonna slide on through here. I don't even care if that guy saw me.
Operator approach.
Whee! And we're back here at the Arboretum.
Normal gravity detected.
Okay, I've got those guys. No more looting.
Echo found! Echo found!
Okay.
System alert.
I already got all that stuff.
Please contact a qualified engineer.
Now we can't go back up here, jump through this hoop again, but since we're all juiced up,
Alert. Repairs needed.
just hulk that open. Nicole Haig's ring, again, not getting that. But what we are going to get is a personal conversation with Alex. Remember, he said that once Dahl was taken care of, we should come up here and talk to him. So let's do that.
I promised you my arming cape. All I ask is you hear me out first. And you'll blow Talos one to pieces if that's what you think is best. I don't think you'll do it. I know. Because I used to think we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me. You showed me anything was possible, even if the price was steep. That part of you is still in there. We can make history, Morgan. Not those leeches on the TranStar board of directors, not Mom and Dad. You and I. Just like we planned. We've got the data to confirm what you suspected. Carl is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message? And who is listening to it? I think you know. Ever since we first tested the Typhon neuromods, you've known. His fabrication plan is for the null-wave device prototype you conceived. It will hijack the Carl signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Take it. And the army key, like I What? Morgan!
Microgravity detected.
Come here, fatty. You don't get to die just yet. Oh God. Jeez. Even in microgravity, you should still lose weight.
Morgan, thank you for what you did. You could have left me to die. It's more important than ever now that we finish this the right way. Take care of the null-wave device. I'll head for the bridge as soon as I catch my breath.
Alright. Now, that son of a gun out there. You can scan him if you have a death wish. Scanning the Typhon, or the Apex as it were, doesn't do anything but damage the crap out of you. It's just not worth it.
Okay, so my voice is obviously familiar. Probably sound more tired than usual. It's been never-ending, setting up the rooms and protocols to test the new mods. The risk is substantial, but if we succeed, copying neural networks from the Typhon onto human minds is going to change everything. So, I'm putting myself in the sim. I've done everything I can to make sure I don't wind up lobotomized. One last safety measure. Let me introduce October. Say hello. Hello, Dr. Yu. October will help you remember what you're supposed to do if things go sideways. Once testing starts, there's no going back. When they uninstall the mods and reset the test, it'll rewind me. I'll forget everything. Theoretically, they could keep me reliving the same day over and over, and I'd never know. If you're listening to this, that's probably what happened. It also means I don't know if I can trust my own brother. Alex won't like what I have to say next. I've started plans for a prototype null wave strong enough to kill every Typhon on Talos 1. I hid a copy of the plan on top of the data tower by the scary chair. You know the one I'm talking about. Alex agreed to explore the idea, but I know my brother. First sign of trouble, he'd rather blow it all up and blame someone else. So you're probably on your own. There's a lot at stake here. Too late to stick our heads in the sand. You know what to do.
Scanning target error. Insufficient Typhon material found. Standing.
Morgan, you anticipated the kind of appeal Alex would make. Sibling bonds. History. You programmed me to refute him point by point. However, we can skip that. A Typhon the size of a skyscraper is currently eating Talos 1 for lunch. Ergo, Alex is wrong. Destroy the station. Just as you planned. The blast will take the monster down with it.
Destroy the station? But didn't you hear him? The null wave. Alex is correct. It could work and preserve what we have learned here. We have to try.
Igwe, look at the alien outside the station.
Of course it's a risk, but we've seen the generator work. To destroy all this, to murder a species, and the research lost. It's...
January's right, Morgan. We can't let these things get back to Earth, even if one of them hit Earthside.
Morgan, please. Destroying the station should be the last option, not the first.
Oh my god, everybody's yelling at us again. But I don't know who's right. Because now, according to that audio log, we were the ones who didn't want to blow up the station. Wanted to make sure this null wave thing could protect us. They're telling us to blow it up. January, well, January's being an asshat, as usual. And now we gotta make a really big choice.
Hi, Morgan.
This is it. Either you destroy Talos 1, or that creature destroys us. I disagree strongly with people who advocate for the removal of instructive consequences, because they want to live in a world where no personal pleasure is ever denied. We don't have much time, Morgan. Morgan?
How can something like that exist?
The heart of the coral is in psychotronics, in the original containment cylinder.
Morgan.
Placing the null-wave device there will override the entire coral network with our own signal. Use your psychoscope to locate the exact spot.
Sufficient Typhon material found.
System alert. Repairs needed. Please.
If the idea hasn't occurred to you, I'm sure it will eventually. Don't do it. I can't predict what would happen if you scan the apex, but all my models point to suffering.
Scan complete. More specimens required.
Psychotronics. This place, yet again.
Dr. Yu.
Hasn't gotten any less crappy.
Good to see you again, Dr. Yu.
By the way, this is the corpse that fell from up there.
Warning, suit integrity damaged.
Hello, Dr. Yu.
Hello, asshat 2.0. You still dead? Yeah, you still dead.
Detected. Microgravity detected.
Kill them. Adrenaline. And another dose of Morgan's cell lines.
More? What?
Do it. That should do it. Come to the bridge. We can finish this thing once and for all.
Assume Alex's plan succeeds. Then what? You're taking a massive gamble that there aren't more predators like the Typhon. In the history of the universe, humans have only recently become self-aware. Yet you're going to kick the door open on a much wider and older cosmic ecology. One that feeds on consciousness. These are shark-infested waters. Alex believes we can be the bigger shark. But what if we're just poor swimmers, and now there's blood in the water?
Normal gravity detected.
Decisions, decisions, decisions. We're gonna have to make one, because next episode is gonna be the last. I'm gonna get us up to the lobby, and then from there we'll see what I'll decide.
Hello, Dr. Yu.
Till then.